Before we get into your sort of professional journey,
Yes.
why don't you give the people in the audience a little bit of background? How did you end up to the UAE? Because again, New York is pretty far away.
I mean, I feel like, I moved here in 2016.
Okay.
So I moved from New York. I didn't live anywhere else besides New York my entire life. And back in New York, like my whole family lives within 5 miles of each other. So I never thought I would ever leave. I fell in love with a boy. He was there on a business trip, and we had a whirlwind romance, everything fast-tracked. And a year later, I ended up moving to Abu Dhabi. So I moved to Abu Dhabi in 2016. But, yes, I did move here for love in a relationship. But definitely did the smart thing and made sure that I had a job when I moved here. Because my former partner, he actually had seen, like he had lived in the region for years, and he had seen like other people go through the bring your spouse or bring your partner to the UAE, and then maybe they didn't have a purpose here, and then things fell apart. We used to say that the UAE is where relationships go to die. Used to until
you got here,
and I opened up my agency. But so I moved here. We ended up splitting only a few months into me being here.
Wow.
And
not because you didn't have a purpose here, clearly.
No, I did. So I came here as a KG1 teacher.
No, that's what I meant. It wasn't because you didn't have a purpose.
No, it wasn't. But I'm so happy that I did come here with a purpose and a career, because I did sign a 2-year contract when I came. And instead of what my parents kind of wanted me to do was to go back to New York, because they were like, F it, break the contract, come back to New York, be with your family. It's a really roundabout way. I mean, it's a crazy story of how we broke up, but I won't get into it. It's way too long. But anyway,
But just
what I will say,
I was gonna say, was it like heartbreaking that was a consideration, or it was like, all right, but I got my job?
No, it was traumatic.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
But I will say that that breakup and then me staying, the reason why I stayed in the UAE was because I really saw that people here get promoted based on merit rather than longevity, especially in, I like to say, an industry like education. So for example, like back in the US, or here actually, I became a published author and a leader in a school by the age of 28.
Wow, congratulations.
Or 29, sorry. Well, no, it was 28 and 29. I'll claim 28. And and then where that would have taken me years, and probably till I was 48 or 49 in order to achieve that kind of status in the States, especially in New York. So I will say that if you do take action here, you can really make way for yourself to succeed.
Absolutely.
So I was really happy that I climbed that corporate ladder, but then I moved from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. We were just talking about this off camera. So I'm from New York. So like, I'm very much like, Dubai is my vibe. Like, I know you're in Abu, but like, so the real catalyst, the real like kick in the rear that made me go, okay, I need to move out of Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, please let us know.
I was on a date, and it was the 8th guy I dated from the same company as my ex. And I said, it is time for me to go.